Let's see what our round 3 opponent is playing. He's up the top. Goblins. Okay. I've also played very little of this matchup, but in theory it's pretty good in my favor. So let's see how that turns out. This hand is good. Definitely good. Prismatic Strands is nutty. And Benevolent Bodyguard is also good. And we also got a bunch of Hawks to keep block. So I'm not going to mulligan. He gets to go first. So lucky. Being on the play is certainly a huge advantage in this matchup. Two aggro decks against each other. Okay. Oh no. Well, we'll have to deal. Let's suspend this guy. If we don't suspend him now, he's probably not getting in the game quick enough. Bushwhacker already? Okay. Well, if you insist, I'm gonna play probably my Hawk. Just because if I don't draw a land the turn after that, I can go Skyfisher and then play Bodyguard. If I draw a land this turn, I don't think it changes anything. I think I still want to play Scorching Hawk. Because not only does this, I hope. No, I only have 2 left. Damn, it doesn't work if you draw a Scorching Hawk. If I hadn't drawn that Scorching Hawk, that would be even more of an advantage because I could discard my strands. Okay, yeah, I'll jump that. Oh, unless he wants to kill a guy. No, no, I'm happy jumping that. I don't need to trade. So I can specifically not play a card that I could this turn. I can go Skyfisher, bounce land, play a land, end my turn. No, wait, does that work? The Skyfisher plays itself and I still go down to 7. So yeah, I can't discard Prismatic Strands, unfortunately. You can go... probably just Skyfisher Benevolent Bodyguard, seems good. If he then bolts the Skyfisher in response, and then just have a Bodyguard in play, I don't think I can do anything better. If he doesn't bolt in response. I mean, Bolt is the only 1 mana 3 damage spell. Any of the Bolt variants aren't gonna cut it. Can't Chain Lightning my guy. I don't know if they play Incinerate or anything like that. And once I got the Benevolent Bodyguard down, if he doesn't have the Bolt, he needs 2 burn spells. And by that point, he also needs to play a creature to attack with Cohort. And he did not have a Bolt, which is good. Definitely good. Now I'm going to suspend this if I have the chance. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I definitely have to do this. And if he instant speeds me in response, he didn't. That's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not going to go out of my way to suspend this. If I don't have any way to use my mana, I will, but it's not going to be that big of an advantage. because the guy's not going to come out quick enough. Okay, at this point, I think I just want to attack with both my guys and then Prismatic Strands. I need to get one in the graveyard. And I have another one in my hand, so I now have 4 of them, and if they're both stuck in my hand, that just does me no good. Now there's nothing... So there's nothing that I need to get through with on the ground, so there's no reason to make him tap his guys, but I think the reason I don't want to play it now, obviously playing it now, I would be playing around him drawing a burn spell at instant speed, but he may already have one in his hand, although no, he doesn't, because, well, he may have one that doesn't do 3 damage, then he probably would have killed 9, so I'm guessing he doesn't. So I might want to play this in case he draws an instant speed burns, and he can burn me in response. That's only a little bit of damage, and I might also get him to play his last creature to try and attack, which I think is more of an advantage. So I'm going to wait to see what he does. I'm definitely playing it this turn no matter what, even if he just leaves all his guys back and just leaves up all his mana. I'm just playing it just to get it into the graveyard. Not that that's ever going to happen. And he didn't even burn me in response, which is very good. Okay. Alright, I like my position now that I got that out. Obviously playing this guy pre-combat, because I need a white guy untapped, and then just attacking in. Although, I'm also suspending this, but I'm not doing that until post-combat. No, there's no reason for me to kill him quickly. Well, then, if that's what he wants to do... Yeah, I'm gonna Strands. That's the only guy I have that's good at blocking, so... And then gonna suspend. Let's see. Is there any reason to leave this guy back? I don't think so. I mean, the only way he's doing a bunch of damage is if he bushwhackers, and then I'm trading my guy anyway, which, you know, if he does bushwhacker, I'd rather have him back, but that's really the only case. If he teetering peaks is this guy, and it's still not too bad. If he teetering peaks is one of these guys, also not too bad. Yeah, bolting that guy, I guess, is a reason to leave him back. Then I'm just doing no damage, and he's only doing 2 damage because he has to draw the bolt and he doesn't have a creature in hand, so we're trading 2 for 2. I don't think that was the worst decision. Do I want to just attack for 3? No, I think I'll play this guy. I could have just attacked for 3 and then Strands, but I think I'm fine playing that guy. And I'm still just going to get in there. He has to draw the burn spell for that to be relevant, and then he only gets to attack for 2, because he doesn't get to attack with his cohort. Plus, what burn spell is going to get rid of that? I mean, I'm sure there are some. Fire Blast, is he playing Fire Blast? I'm not sure. That would do the trick, sure. But then he only attacks me for 2. The reason I'm not Strandsing there is because there's no reason to when he only has these guys on the board. He can attack for 4 if he has a creature. He can attack for a 2 if he doesn't. And that's just not enough that I need to Strands at this point. I'd rather advance my board. This guy's coming into play next turn, right? If I've counted right. No, I've counted wrong. Oh, okay, that's pretty good tech. That doesn't do it. You can kill a Squadron Hawk, that's it. Yeah, okay. That's just preventing me from attacking? That's fine. At this point, I am still not too fussed about playing that Strands. I'm going to equip this guy. I don't know if he's playing some kind of goblin grenade or something. I don't even know. Is that an instant? No, that's a sorcery, isn't it? No, yeah, it isn't. It is a sorcery. So that's out of the question. I was thinking if he goblin grenades this guy, does a point of damage to that. That's a reason to equip it to this guy. Death Spark. These guys play Death Spark, I'm pretty sure. So that's a reason not to equip to that guy. And I think even just one reason not to equip is enough to make me want to equip it on the knight instead, which I better make sure that I'm still doing after all that talking. Yeah, so I'm going to equip it on the knight. It stops him being able to Death Spark this guy at the cost of 1 damage if he has a 2 damage spell. Which was irrelevant because he didn't have anything. And he drew nothing. I get my knight. And now I get to leave out prismatic strength, so game over. He can't burn my guy out because I can strands it, and I have enough to kill him. Okay, now this is one of the matchups that I happen to have tech for, just because it's good in a number of other matchups as well, but it just totally hoses this matchup. So Crimson Acolyte, get in there. And Suture Priests for the life gain. The slight advantage. Now, what don't I like here? Think about Porcelain Legionnaires. So, it costs life, which is bad, because if they just burn it, then I just lost life. I just gave them a card, basically, because I allowed them to do some damage to me. So that's one reason to take these out. But then, if they don't burn it, it shuts down their entire deck. So for that reason, I think I would rather just play them as 3-drops. And if they're 3-drops, I don't want that many of them. So I'll take out 2. And then I think of the rest of my cards, the ones which are least good in this matchup are Squadron Hawks. It's because the card advantage isn't that big of a deal, and they don't block anything too profitably. They can trade with some of the goblins, but not when a Sledder is in play, and they're not blocking any of the good goblins anyway, so I can take them out. Alright, that seems pretty good. Bodyguards and Suture Priest. Suture Priest is not a hoser though. It's just a slightly useful card. Soul Warden, that's a hoser against this deck. Just getting that out turn 1. Oh wait, I didn't side in the unicorns. That's definitely a misplay on my part, or a miss sideboard, because did he choose to play last? He did. Okay, that's up to him, whatever. What was I saying? Yeah, I just for some reason blanked. I had a sideboard strategy for this matchup, and what it is to sideboard in all the cards that make him burn his removal spells. So Suture Priests, they make him burn a removal spell because they can gain life. Benevolent Unicorns is another card that makes him burn a removal spell. And not so much Standard Bearer in this one. Against Burn, I side in Standard Bearer because, again, it makes him make a removal spell by forcing him to target it. Yeah, see, there you go. Do I actually want to save that? I think I will because it's saved me 2 damage from this guy, while at the same time might gain me a life. But yeah, unicorns forcing him to use a removal spell on them is better than actually, if I really think about it, what is it better than? I'm gonna cycle this. I don't know. I have to play this matchup more because again, this is like the second time I've ever played against this deck, and Journey Nowhere is fine. I'll do this one so I can attack. Definitely need another creature though. Yeah, another reason why I like this bodyguard protecting this guy is because he's shown that he wants to kill this guy, so he's gonna try again to kill the guy, which makes him use. He's never going to burn the bodyguard because there's no reason to. He can just burn whatever creature he wants to burn, and the bodyguard can save it if I want him to. So he's not going to burn the bodyguard. So I'd rather have a guy that he actually wanted to burn, and here I'm going to Bone Splitter, equip, going to get rid of the Sparksmith, and then I'm going to attack him for 3. And my Suture Priest has still gained me 0 life so far. So yeah, thinking about those unicorns again, what would I take out if I wanted to board in unicorns? What is it actually better than? Against burn, it's obviously better than just one of my dirtly creatures like Legionnaires, because it forces him to burn it, which is just neg 1 card in his hand. Okay, Mog Flunkies. You lose another life. See, this is why Soul Warden would be so good. See, obviously can't burn it. Well, now I am just going to play Bone Splitter. Maybe I should have kept it back. I don't know. I think it might be worth the mana, because now it's more obvious that I have Strands. Okay. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Suture Priest has done a fairly amazing job at hurting him. I can say that much. I'm going to take out this guy, seeing as how none of them are doing me any damage, and this makes him sack the most goblins. And by that I mean he's unlikely to sack goblins because it gets rid of it, and I would rather get rid of that guy so he doesn't have the option of sacking goblins even if he wants to. Now I get to cast this thing and gain a life and prevent damage next turn and attack in the air for 6 the turn after and put him on a 2-turn clock, or get him to burn my knight, which saves me a bit of life as well. Okay, Goblin Slider. Yeah, so this Suture Priest is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage to him, I think. So do you just not know that I can flash back Prismatic Strands, or? Okay, it's up to you. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna let him do what he wants to do. And then I'm gonna do this. Oh, there you go. Okay. So he got me there. I'll prevent black damage. That has flashback, doesn't it? Yeah, flashback for 1. Okay. Well, now he has me in a bit of a... I am against the ropes. And that helps. Hopefully he doesn't just burn me and attack for burn my guy and attack for 4. That would be a bit of a shame. He played a mountain, which is good. Bushwhacker, okay. Well, I'm pretty sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Puts me on 6. Next turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Puts me on 1. That's not good for me. I think it's my best shot at winning. It's just attacking him 2 turns in a row, hoping he doesn't draw a removal spell. He draws any... Actually, no. I just need to... If I draw a creature, then I'm good. No, I did not. So now he has to draw a land or I'm dead. That seems terrible. Because he just sacks the goblin. I guess he can draw Jackal Familiar. I'm not dead. Jackal Familiar or a land, but it's much better than sitting here and blocking one of his random dudes and just dying. So, any burn spell and any goblin kills me. Hey, I have some outs. What do you got? Yep, that's a good one. Alright. Let me reevaluate my sideboard plan. Do I really want unicorns after all that talking? They don't block... I guess they block the 1/1s fine. But what do they do better than? Suture Priest almost killed him that game. It was pretty good. Obviously my strands are still good. Journey Nowheres is still good. Legionnaires, I mean, they're still... Oh, oh, that was just one of those weird things. I guess Sky Hunters aren't the best, but then, that's like seriously hurting my plan of attack. And if that's Suture Priest was a Squadron Hawk, wouldn't I have just won that game? Maybe I'm hurting my plan of attack too much. It gave me 1 life and did him 5 damage. Squadron Hawk would have done way more damage. It's possible I have this all wrong, and I do want my Squadron Hawks. And I might just not want my Suture Priests. Yeah, Suture Priest seems much better against mono burn. So I think I'm just going to run this with just the Acolytes instead of the Legionnaires. Maybe I still want the Unicorns. The Unicorns might actually just be better than Suture Priests. If I wanted to run 2 of them instead of the other Legionnaires. Legionnaire just eats a burn spell, and these guys also eat a burn spell, but I can play them on turn 2, so I'm going to put them in. And now I get to go first again. Okay. I won't mulligan. And let's do this. I'm gonna go with this one. Then next turn Skyfisher and suspend the other one. Okie dokie. Yep, I still like my plan. Attack, he burns this guy, attacked me for 5, or burns this guy, plays a goblin, attacks me for 5. then get a knight. I can attack him for 4. I'm on 13, he's on 14. Oh, bushwhacker, okay. That attacks me for way more. Damn. That does suck. It's pretty explosive. Alright, what am I doing here? It's gotta be just play Razor Golem, right? Play Razor Golem. I think I'm just attacking with one of my guys. Because I want to be able to block Bushwhacker. Or Conscripts even. Yeah, I'm just attacking with this guy. That's a good card. Just trying to read it. Not click on it. Okay, so I can... If I attack with Golem and I use this and he Flaring Pains it, then that's pretty bad. I can put him on 12, and then if he uses Sparksmith, I can Benevolent Bodyguard it, attack him for 8 next turn, put him on 4, and then Prismatic Strands. But then he can Flaring Pains me. I guess if he has Flaring Pains, that's pretty good. Deathspark. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Deathspark is in your graveyard with a creature card directly above it, you may pay 1. If you do, return Deathspark to your hand. Okie dokie. That's not good for me. Although 4 brings him to 8, and then I attack for 8, so we can't actually kill Golem. It's pretty good. He can attack first, though. Yeah, then I'm not sure what I do. What does he want to do? Hopefully he has a burn spell. He tries Sparksmithing this, burning that, and getting in for... Oh, then he can't attack with that one. Getting in for 4. Puts me to 5. Oh, okay, it was just a cheating piece. Well, knowing he doesn't have Flaring Pains is good. I'm only attacking with Golem here. And I'm blocking the Log Flunkies. I mean, I'm only blocking with Golem. I'm blocking Log Flunkies. So then if he Sparksmiths this guy, I still get to attack with this. He has to block this with Conscripts, and then I get to Strands him. And he has to draw Flaring Pains for his turn. Oh no, I guess now he can't do that because there's one. Yep, that's also fine. Same deal, he'll be on 1 and I'll get to Flaring Pains. I mean, I'll get to Prismatic Strength when he needs to have drawn Flaring Pains. Is there any reason to leave any guys back? Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even need to Flaring Pains him. I mean, I don't even need to Prismatic Strands if he does draw Flaring Pains. Only if he draws a burn spell. And if he draws a burn spell, he can't prevent this, and he can't do 6 with a burn spell, so I have an on-board win. Pretty sure that doesn't make a difference. I did forget about that though. Mountain. He's certainly dead. And that just puts the nail in the coffin. Go ahead. Won the match. On to round 4.